Welcome to my channel. Today, we're exploring Stellar Defiance, a sci-fi journey where humanity stands strong and defies the odds across the galaxy. Dive into epic starship battles, powerful tech, and the resilience that makes us unstoppable in a universe full of challenges. If you're ready for a thrill-packed adventure in deep space, hit subscribe, and let's get started. Born Under a Dying Sun is a profound and sweeping exploration of humanity's place in a universe that seems destined for collapse. It takes place in a future where humanity, once on the verge of extinction, has risen to become one of the most advanced and influential species in the galaxy. They are no longer confined to Earth, but have spread out to countless star systems, carving out their place among a myriad of other alien civilizations. Despite their technological prowess and dominance over their immediate space, humanity faces an overwhelming existential threat. The galaxy's stars are dying faster and more recklessly than ever before. Their light, once the lifeblood of entire civilizations, now fades at an unnatural rate, taking with it the ecosystems, the planets, and the very essence of life itself. In this dying universe, humanity's destiny is closely intertwined with the fate of the stars themselves. Once a race of explorers, humanity is now standing at the edge of extinction. There is no one left to turn to, only the ancient ruins of civilizations that came before them, their wisdom lost to time, and the inexplicable phenomenon consuming the stars. This is the world the crew of the Solaris Ascendant inhabits, a last-ditch mission to uncover the truth of what is happening to the galaxy, and to find a solution, or at the very least, a way to delay the inevitable. But time is running out, and the fate of every living being in the galaxy depends on what they discover. The crew aboard the Solaris Ascendant is a diverse and dynamic group of individuals, each chosen for their unique skills, intelligence, and resilience. At the helm of this extraordinary vessel is Captain Idris Thorne, a man who has seen his fair share of galactic conflict and loss. He commands the Solaris Ascendant with a quiet intensity, deeply aware of the stakes of their mission but also burdened by the pain of his past. His family was lost in one of the many galactic wars that ravaged the galaxy, and though he outwardly exudes a sense of control, he is haunted by his inability to protect those closest to him. Captain Thorne's past informs his every decision, driving him to ensure that the crew stays focused on the mission, even when the odds seem insurmountable. Beside him is Dr. Elara Sinclair, a brilliant astrophysicist whose discoveries about the dying stars have positioned her at the forefront of galactic science. Elara is an enigmatic character, driven by an insatiable thirst for knowledge and an obsession with the universe's mysteries. Her passion for understanding the cosmic forces at play, however, is tempered by an underlying fear. As much as she yearns to unravel the secrets of the universe, she knows that if the stars continue to die at their current rate, there will be no one left to study them. The fragility of existence weighs heavily on her shoulders, and every breakthrough she uncovers seems only to highlight the ticking clock of cosmic decay. Elara's intellect and deep understanding of astrophysics are instrumental to the mission, yet her fixation on finding answers sometimes leads her to dangerous and reckless decisions. Lieutenant Naomi Kane is the fearless and capable pilot of the Solaris Ascendant, tasked with steering the ship through the most perilous parts of the galaxy. Naomi has been trained to navigate the most extreme conditions, from the deadly gravitational pull of black holes to the erratic electromagnetic fields of dying stars. But she, too, carries her own weight. Naomi's brother, a brilliant scientist who worked on the first attempts to study the phenomenon of dying stars, disappeared years ago under mysterious circumstances. His disappearance has driven Naomi to the point where every mission becomes personal. She has a quiet determination to find answers, not only for the survival of humanity but also to uncover the truth behind her brother's disappearance. She hides her vulnerabilities behind a mask of stoic professionalism, but deep down, the loss of her brother haunts her, driving her to take risks to uncover what happened to him and, perhaps, to prevent the same fate from happening to others. Victor Ramos, the ship's chief engineer, is a man who can fix anything from malfunctioning machinery to broken hearts. With a reputation for being able to repair any device, no matter how complicated, Ramos is the crew's rock in times of crisis. He is a practical, no-nonsense character who views the universe with a pragmatic eye. Ramos often finds himself at odds with Alara's idealism and the captain's cold efficiency. His deep-rooted belief that every problem can be solved by sheer effort and ingenuity makes him a valued asset, but he is also a man burdened by a sense of duty that sometimes leads him to sacrifice his own well-being for the good of the crew. Ramos's relationship with the other crew members is one of deep respect but also quiet tension. His loyalty to the team is unquestioned, yet he remains quietly skeptical of the mission's true purpose, questioning whether humanity can truly alter the course of the galaxy's fate. Samuel Harker, the crew's xenolinguist and cultural expert, rounds out the team. Harker is quiet and introspective, a man of books and observation rather than action. His expertise in alien languages and history makes him an invaluable asset as the crew begins to explore the ruins of long-dead civilizations that hold the secrets of the star's decay. Harker's role on the mission is perhaps the most cerebral, deciphering ancient texts, understanding long-lost languages, and interpreting the symbols left behind by civilizations that existed long before humanity's rise. Though not a fighter or a scientist, Harker's understanding of the deep cultural and historical context of galactic life gives the crew the crucial insight needed to understand the meaning of the ruins they encounter and the dangerous technologies they uncover. However, as he dives deeper into the ancient archives, Harker begins to uncover dark secrets that may hold the key to the galaxy's demise. He is forced to confront the terrifying truth about the destructive force that is accelerating the death of stars. The crew's journey begins when they are sent to investigate a mysterious anomaly in a star system far from the known galactic routes. This star, designated Cressida 7, is undergoing an unprecedented and unnatural collapse. Where stars typically die over millennia, this one is dying in mere weeks. This observation sets the stage for their mission. Discovering the cause of this accelerated decay is key to understanding the fate of all stars. Upon arrival, the crew discovers the remains of a human colony forgotten, lost, and abandoned, tucked away in a dark corner of space. The colony's inhabitants were survivors who had fled the Central Worlds during an earlier war, but they met their end when their sun began to die faster than anticipated. The remnants of the colony reveal chilling evidence. The settlers had known about the coming destruction of their sun, but they had been unable to prevent it. Their final, desperate messages to Earth had gone unheard, lost in the void. The inhabitants of the colony had left behind a wealth of scientific data, including star maps, failed experiments, and a mysterious artifact that seems to pulse with a strange energy. This artifact, when activated, sends a pulse throughout the Solaris Ascendant, temporarily disabling the ship's power systems and sending the crew into a state of heightened awareness. It is then that they learn of the Lumerii, an ancient race whose legacy is tied directly to the galaxy's ongoing demise. The Lumerii were a highly advanced civilization who once spanned the galaxy, controlling vast swaths of star systems and using technology to stabilize and harness the power of the stars themselves. But their desire to control cosmic forces, to tap into the fundamental power of the universe, led to their undoing. Through their manipulation of stellar energy, the Lumerii inadvertently triggered the Great Sundering, an event that set in motion the catastrophic collapse of stars across the galaxy. This event, which destroyed the Lumerii, also began the slow death of the galaxy's suns. It was the Lumerii's hubris, their failure to understand the fragile balance of cosmic forces, that created the very problem the crew of the Solaris Ascendant now faces. But the Lumerii's legacy is not just one of ruin. Among their ruins, the crew uncovers records of the Nexus, a network of ancient technology designed to regulate and maintain stellar stability. The Nexus, it turns out, is the only thing capable of reversing the accelerated decay of the stars, but it requires immense amounts of energy to activate. This discovery gives the crew hope, but it also makes them the target of the Virox, a brutal and expansionist alien species that has long coveted the Lumerii's technology. The Virox view the Solaris Ascendant's discovery as a threat to their plans to dominate the galaxy. The Virox, with their advanced warships and highly militarized culture, will stop at nothing to seize the Lumerii's secrets. What follows is a cat-and-mouse game of survival, as the crew of the Solaris Ascendant races against time and the forces of the Virox to unlock the mysteries of the Nexus before they fall into enemy hands. Along the way, Captain Thorne, Alara, Naomi, Ramos, and Harker must contend with internal conflicts, unspoken fears, and the ever-present threat of their own mortality. Yet they are also united in their drive to protect the galaxy from the impending darkness that looms over them all. As they approach the location of the Nexus, the Solaris Ascendant enters the eclipsed zone, a region of space filled with black holes, gravitational anomalies, and celestial phenomena so dangerous that no one has ever returned to tell the tale. The crew is forced to navigate this deadly landscape, using every ounce of their skill, intelligence, and resourcefulness to survive. It is here that the final confrontation with the Viroks takes place. The crew must fight to protect the Nexus and, in doing so, potentially save or condemn the future of every living being in the galaxy. In the end, it is Dr. Alara Sinclair, using the knowledge of the Lemurii and the information she has gathered from the ancient texts, who is able to activate the Nexus, reversing the acceleration of the dying stars. But this victory is not without cost. The effort drains the crew and their resources, and they are left with the realization that their actions have only delayed the inevitable. The stars will continue to die, but they have bought time for humanity and the other species of the galaxy to find new solutions. The Solaris Ascendant continues its journey through the stars, knowing that their fight is far from over. But they are not without hope. They have given the galaxy a chance at survival, and in a universe of inevitable death and decay, that hope is a light worth fighting for. Born under a dying sun, the crew's bravery and sacrifice serve as a testament to the resilience of life, a beacon of hope that even in the darkest of times, the light of human ingenuity and spirit can shine through.